Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing this afternoon? If y'all remember last week, I started on a blanket with the velvet yarn, and so far, this is how far I've gotten. I'm still in the first skein of yarn, so it's going pretty good. It's about 4 foot wide, and it's probably a little over a foot and a half long right now. Real time. Hey, John Parker, how are you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. I wanted to get out and go fishing today, but the weather was just too nasty. It was not very conductive of being able to go finding a fishing hole today. Unfortunately, I need to get out and go catfishing again sometime soon. I hadn't done that in a while. Mr. John, if you have not heard, we will not be making it to CatCon this year. We've had a series of unfortunate events happen, or a family conflict come up where my grandfather's 96th birthday is on the 25th of February. And there'll be plenty more CatCons we can go to. There won't be that many more birthdays with my granddad. So I have made the decision to cancel CatCon this year and stay home and be with my granddad. So unfortunately, we won't make it to CatCon. For those of you that don't know what that is, CatCon is a catfish and crappie conference the 24th and 25th of February. 24th and 25th of February in Louisville, Kentucky at the Convention Center downtown Louisville. I would have loved to have gone to mark off another state from my list of states that I visited, but I'll just have to wait and go some other time, unfortunately. And I have heard rumors that Capcom may have a third one next year, right here in North Carolina. So that'll be interesting. I've heard they're talking about doing one around Raleigh or something. So we'll have to see how that goes. That would be pretty awesome, also. Um, as you see, I am crocheting tonight. I've got a dual sit up going. I've made it to where when you turn your camera off and see your avatar showing, it goes in the background. For right now, until somebody decides to come up, I'll have both going where you can see me and what I'm doing. I've got my cell phone on a tripod over here to my right. So I do think what we're going to do in lieu of going to CatCon is Panda has spring break March 11th through the 18th, and we may try to find us an Airbnb somewhere down at the beach and just take a week and go to the beach. So that should be fun. Hey, Bud Files, how you doing, sir? Thank you for stopping by. I got a feeling by the time I'm done with this live stream, I will be done with this skein of yarn and having to hopefully be having to tie another skein on to this. Hey, Coastal. Um, yeah, if we can get down to the beach, I'll definitely do some pier fishing and some surf fishing and see what type of takedowns I can get down there.
And I don't care.
And Coastal will sit back and we'll probably go to the library, get Coastal a couple books. She can sit back and relax and read. And Panda will have fun just playing in the sand.
Yeah, we got to find that tent thing cover.
The
Canopy thing.
the sun
Like the
canopy.
half tent thing.
It's in the back room.
Hmm.
With the camping stuff. That ain't hard to find. It's either there or in the barn one. Into your car. But yeah. We're already starting to try to figure out what we need to take. I'll take a few of my surf rods with me, and that's all I'm going to take. I'm not going to take my whole arsenal. And I'll take, because I got 3 or 4 surf rods that break down. They're 2-piece rods, so those are easier to maintain or to handle. Unless I take my truck, which my truck would definitely get me down to the beach now that I've got it running right again. It might kill us in gas to get there. I do know I'm working early tomorrow morning. I have a about 2.5, 3 hour drive first thing in the morning, so I'm only gonna go to. I'm not gonna go past 10 o'clock tonight on this. That'll give me 6 or 7 hours of sleep at least. Granted, tomorrow's gonna be an easy work day. I'm pretty sure because it rained today. We'll have to see how it goes. If I can find the right condo, I might try to get some other people down there with us that weekend or have it available for people to come down for a day. And we'll go out fishing, whether it's from the surf or from a pier or whatever. I know a few good spots to fish down there. Hope everybody's having a good and wonderful time this afternoon. Hopefully everybody's had a good relaxing weekend, nothing too stressful. Y'all are welcome to come up on panel if you like to. Even if you're not doing a hobby, if you want to talk about a hobby, we can. I see I got 5 people watching and I've seen 2 people talking. Are you watching it, honey?
No.
Okay. I've seen real time and both files talk, and that's it. Let me see. Sorry, I was getting a banner made up. Me and Coastal both had stickers made so we could go to CatCon. Unfortunately, we're not going to make it. So if anybody would like a Backlash Fisherman or Coastal Water sticker, send me an email with your name, channel name, and address, and we'll get them to you. My sticker that I had made was courtesy of Mr. John Parker, Real Time Catfishing, and I thank him dearly for that. He does amazing artwork. Too bad his fishing ain't as good as his artwork, but hey, we can only hope one day it will be. Backwoods Boys Small Engines. Hello, how are you, sir? Since he said Backlash first, Nightbot dropped his link. She okay?
Yeah.
Panda's not feeling very well tonight. We had to give her some cold and sinus medicine. So I think whatever Coastal had last week finally caught up to at least Panda, and hopefully it doesn't catch up to me. We'll see. Backwoods, I'm doing pretty good, sir. Things in North Carolina are finally trying to dry out a little bit this week, I hope. I know tomorrow I'll have at least a 5-hour drive time. I'll cover, and one of the guys I've been working for on the job site, he's off tomorrow. So they want me to go at least have coverage there until somebody can get there to take his place. So we'll see how that goes. Whew. I do let's see. Yeah, they're tiring. It's 2.5 hours one way. I probably won't do much of anything while I'm on site other than take a few pictures, and then it'll be 2.5 hours back. So that'll be fun. I do, excuse me. I do have a premiere on Tuesday night. I want to say I have that scheduled for 7 o'clock Tuesday night. And I may go live after the premiere. I went out bass fishing back in January. It was a hot, muggy, rainy day. And I think it was like mid-70s in the middle of at the beginning of January here. And I caught so many bass that I couldn't edit the video down to less than 35 minutes without breaking it into multiple parts. I don't like doing a part 1, 2, or 3 for a single video, especially when I pretty much only drop videos on Tuesdays or do premieres on Tuesdays. I didn't want to make it a 3-week ordeal. So when it comes out to a video that's that action packed, then I will try to just drop a premiere that's 30, 35 minutes long. So be looking for the premiere on Tuesday night. That should be a fun. That would definitely be a good fun video. Mm. If y'all wondering, I'm crocheting a blanket. So I'm having issues there. I don't know where all my hobby people are tonight. I know I bring it every day. Miss Kelly said she had some things going on that she won't gonna make it. I don't know where the rest of them are. Bailey, what's up, buddy? I really hate I don't get to meet him. Hey, Sunfish King, how's it going, buddy? Sunfish King, since you started your tournament 2 weeks ago, I think I fished 3 times and got skunked one of those. The first day I went, I forgot to take a measuring board. The second day, I got skunked. And the third day, I only had like 30 minutes to fish. So I'm kind of glad I hadn't entered your tournament. Cutting trees and busting firewood. Yeah. Hey, Miss Becca, how are you? It's just been so wet and stuff here. And 2 of my favorite ponds here have been posted this year. One on New Year's Day, I went to it and it was posted. Then last week, first time casting, and Paul Man went to one and he said there was purple paint everywhere. So, yeah. North Carolina has a purple paint law. So, I have not been out to that pond since they said something about it, so I don't know. There's Miss Lydia. One of my yarn friends is in here now. But anybody can come up if you got a hobby you want to talk about or that you're doing. My goal tonight is to hopefully finish what's left of this ball of yarn here. It might take a while. And then the net skein I have is right back here behind the computer. And it has a center pull strand, so that will make that one go a little quicker and easier to maintain at least. Oh, Miss Becca, I'm sorry to hear that. We're doing good. We're kind of bummed we're not going to make it to CatCon this year. My grandfather's birthday is February 25th, and CatCon's February 25th. um, so unfortunately, with that being said, I'd rather spend time with my 96-year-old grandfather than I had go to CatCon. Yeah, it's like a 10-hour drive for us to get to Louisville. But I have heard Palmetto and a couple others said that they may possibly do one in North Carolina next year. But yes, definitely, Becca, you're in our thoughts and prayers, ma'am. Loss of family members is always bad. But hopefully it's one of those family members that you can know that they're in a better place and they're no longer suffering or in pain if that was the case. I am making a blanket here. Let me see here. I'll do it that way. Right now, it's about like that there, and then comes all the way out here. About 4 foot wide. I'm hoping it'll be 5 or 6 foot long. I've got 6 skeins of yarn, so it should be more than long enough. Because I haven't even finished the first skein yet, and it's almost 2 foot long here. So that'll be good. I think it's 4 foot wide and trying to go for about 6 foot long if I can. And here's the yarn that it's being made out of. So Bernat velvet, and the color should be, is it going to show it? Majestic purple is the color. So it should be a fairly warm, heavy warm blanket, I hope. Hopefully there's no echoes or anything in my audio, because I am running 2 cameras here. I do have the link posted or pinned at the top of chat if anybody would like to come up on panel. You don't have to be knitting or crocheting. You can do any hobby. Or if somebody just wants to come up and talk at this point, since there's not many knitters or crocheters in here tonight. If I don't have anybody here in the next 5 minutes, I'll just open the panel up to whoever. But I'm hoping to be on the second skein by the end of this live stream, but I highly doubt it. Because I do know, let's see, like I said, I'm going to have to be up at like 5 a.m. and leave about 5:15 or 5:30 to get the job site I'm going to tomorrow at 8 o'clock. It'll be about a 2.5 hour drive. Not too bad of a drive, just a early morning drive. Hey, Miss Becca.
Hi there.
How are you?
Oh, very good.
I've got it to where it doesn't show the avatar, so if you turn your camera off, you're hidden behind the
Oh,
screen.
I don't. It don't matter to me. I don't have. I
Yeah.
don't have to be shown.
Yeah.
I I usually end up telling people just to make me smile anyway.
I think you're one of the few people I might actually add up here without having to see you in the basement.
Oh, it's not a big deal to me. Uh,
I don't know that I've ever actually seen you.
oh, well, you should. I ran tournaments and
Yeah.
yeah. I
Well, I
said,
mean, I always see you behind your avatar. I don't know if I've actually seen you outside
oh,
the avatar.
no, when I'm doing tournaments and stuff like that, I'm like, I show myself and all that stuff.
Okay.
Or when I'm co hosting,
Yeah.
like tournaments with other people, I'll be up on theirs. But if
Yeah.
I'm just doing just a little, like this, just a little
Yeah.
chat, that I didn't even plan on being up here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Didn't have time to get all the beautified makeup on.
oh, no, that don't really matter.
Yeah.
Um, But I just had to tell you real quick. I can't stay up here that long. But I was going to tell you that my mama used to crochet, and just a little funny little story. But she used to crochet. Well, she was going to teach me, and this is when I was, this is when I was little. And
Yeah.
so she taught me, she taught me how to do it, or how to start and all that stuff. Well, so I started doing it, and I was crocheting, right? Well, I never learned how, or never got the hang of it. I never learned how to go up to the next line.
Yeah.
So I ended up crocheting this one line that was about, oh geez, I think we ended up measuring it out. It measured like 450 feet.
Whew.
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
around the house because when you go through the house, it
Yeah.
goes in one room, then it goes to another room, it makes a complete circle. And so
Yeah.
we put it around that whole complete circle because I never did, get to go to the second line. And then so that it wouldn't waste our yarn and everything, then we just all of a sudden just unraveled the whole thing and rolled it
Mm.
back up into the yarn ball.
Whew.
So, yeah. So I never did. So I never did get the knack of it.
Yeah. I Going to the next line isn't too hard. It takes
Yeah,
a little bit.
I don't even remember why we never got. I had a blast doing it, like that one long
Yeah.
line, and
This
I
thing
don't.
is getting big already. Yeah, I'm only on the first game.
Well, that might the size it is now
Yeah.
might fit my feet.
It's 4 foot wide.
So is my feet.
I don't, so you're a Bigfoot.
Pretty much. I gained my daddy's feet.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
couldn't say that. My feet are itty bitty for my height.
I wish mine were, but you know what? They get me where I need to go, and and I've heard every joke in the book. Trust me. you know.
Oh
So
yeah,
oh yeah, I've heard all the big feet jokes, but it's okay. I don't mind.
I imagine.
Yeah, I got to be out on that one though because purple's actually my least favorite color
Yeah,
out of the whole color wheel.
I got these. I got this color only because I was at Ollie's and they had it on sale for $5 a skein.
Oh well, that's good. I mean, I hadn't bought none lately, but I'm assuming that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like $10 normal, 10 or so.
I had
Um,
someone crochet me a when I did that beard contest,
yeah,
and well, it started out as I was this one channel that I go to. It's on the hunting side, not the fishing side. Well, they were going to have a beard contest for the men, right?
yeah,
And then they were going to have for the ladies, it was going to be a fishing contest.
yeah,
Whoever caught the biggest, or I don't remember why. Well, since I'm trying to get all this stuff, moved, because I'm still working on all that.
Yes, ma'am.
I couldn't go out and do the other side. So I said, well, can I said, is it okay? Can I be in the beard contest? So Daddy Duck, which is his name, he sat there and he goes,
Yeah.
well, sure. He said, but the only thing though is if you do it, he goes, you got to come up on panel with me. And so I said, okay, I'll do it. And so it got time for the date, the date to actually happen. And I got my beard all grown out and everything. And so I got up on I come up on panels. So
That's good.
I got up there, and then it turned out that the person who was supposed to judge it actually was sick and couldn't do it. So they said, well, instead of being in it, Miss Becca, because they said, obviously, you were going to win, that they said, we want you to judge it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And I said, well, how am I supposed to judge that? And I said, what's the criteria? What am I judging for? And they said, well, just whatever you like. I said, well, that's not quite fair because I might like, a certain way or a certain style or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And they said, nope, just do it. Just do it just whatever you like. So we had such a blast up there. I told them, because we needed to make it lighthearted and fun, or I wanted to make it lighthearted and fun and, and all that.
Oh yeah.
So I told the man, I was like, okay, because I can't, obviously I couldn't, I'm going by a screen, I said, okay, so y'all stroke it. I want each one of you to stroke it, And I said, let me see the stroke factor of it and how soft, So it really, really was a lot of fun. Hey there, Bud Files. How you doing?
Hey, Bud Files is back.
So as I said, it really, really was a lot of fun to do that. And well, anyway, so it turns out I was getting back to the yarn story. So the girl who actually came up with it, the prize that she was going to give, or one of the prizes that she was going to give, I guess, to the other host or whatever. Anyway, she actually crocheted a scarf and what are those head things?
Yeah,
I call them toboggans. I don't know what, I don't.
Toboggan, beanie, whatever.
Yeah, everybody calls them something different. But anyway, she's like, what color do you want? And I tried to tell her, I said, you don't have to do that for me. I said, give it to, because down here in Texas, we don't really need, we don't need that a whole lot because, it's only cold for a few weeks of the year. So, but anyway, she said, no, I won't do it. So I said, well, can you do camo? So she actually had some yarn on hand that she did it somehow, and she ended up sending that to me, and that's pretty cool actually.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I've got another color of yarn in our bedroom on the other side of the house that is a shadow black color. That's the same type of yarn that you might well like, that color.
That looks like a real thick.
Yeah, it is. It's a velvet yarn.
Okay. See, I don't know all the different,
thick and soft. It hopefully will be warm.
Yeah, that's what I'd want. I'd want to make sure it's functional.
Well, Panda's already told me she claims this one.
Well, of course.
She said, make it big enough so I can have it forever.
Aw, isn't that sweet? And you know what? She will keep that forever too.
Yep, it'll be big enough for me now, and I'm 6'2", and be just fine for her 42 or so inches of height. She went to bed early tonight. She had a stuffy nose and wasn't feeling good.
How's Miss Coastal doing?
She's doing better. All of her sinus stuff has released itself.
That's good.
Yep. Still kind of upset that we're going to miss CatCon, but that's okay.
Yeah, they'll probably always be next year.
Oh, yeah. My 96-year-old grandfather means more to me than a catfish and crappie conference.
Oh, well, of course. Is he not doing well?
He's doing fine. It's just he's 90. He'll be 96 years old February 25th.
Oh, y'all gonna have like a birthday
Yeah.
party together?
Yeah.
Aw, that'll be sweet.
Make sure Panda's there so she can sing happy birthday to him.
I didn't get to know him long, because he passed. But my great grandfather, when I was a little girl, I used to comb the one hair on his head. He had one hair on his head. I mean, that's pretty much really all it was. But I've got pictures of me where he sits in his rocking chair, and I sat behind him, and I would comb that one hair.
Miss Lydia, if you're trying to drop your link, just type the word backlash. She did hashtag backlash.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if she is trying to drop her link or what. She's trying to do her link. She can drop the hashtag off of it.
That's pretty neat, actually, watching you do that. I hadn't made any of your live streams watching these. I catch the ones that where you're driving and fishing and everything, but I hadn't caught one of these yet.
I do this most every Sunday night, but a lot of times the fishing community is over in Avids when I'm doing this.
Well, to be honest with you, as I said, I've had so much going on that
because me and Avid go live at the same time on Sunday night.
Oh, I see.
But it's all good.
Yeah, as I said, I've had so much going on that sometimes, I wonder if I'm going frontwards or backwards.
She couldn't remember what it was. Yep. I figured you couldn't remember Miss Lydia. There's her Yarn Works by Lydia link. I know Sharina said she might try to come over this way tonight if she has a chance. Miss Sharina keeping it real.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna go over there real quick. I'm gonna check out Miss Lydia.
All right.
There you go, Miss Lydia. I just picked you up.
Cool.
Let me run real quick while I'm in here, and let's see. She does shorts, no videos, but a bunch of shorts, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it in there. I just want to make sure I go in and
watch a few.
Yeah, let me go in there and make a quick comment real quick.
She might can get you to pass the first chain.
Oh, as in, I definitely don't have time right now to do anything. But
I kind of forced myself into making myself have time for this on Sunday night, just because it's a good way to wind down the end of the week. In wintertime, yeah, she does do lives too, Miss Becca.
Let's see. Okay, I just left you a comment on one of your shorts.
Yeah, she does live streams too.
Yeah, I see the lives. I was looking for a video. Right. I like to leave them on the videos. Yeah, they just seem to stick more. Yeah. But I just did it on one of the shorts, the last short. Yeah, there we go.
I got premiere on Tuesday night. I just didn't feel like breaking a video down into part 1, 2, or 3 and trying to figure out where am I going to break it at. So I was like, well, with that being said, I'll just do a premiere for 35 minutes. I think that's supposed to be 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday night. Now I might do a quick pop-up live afterwards. I got
Those premieres are pretty nice. I mean, they
I got 3 reels I need to take apart, grease, and put back together. So after the premiere, I might do a tackle time.
I actually went out the other day. I needed to get out of here for a while just to, you know,
Clear your head.
yeah, just to get out. And I started driving around. I ended up at the lake, and before I left, I did grab just one of my fishing poles and one of my little boxes that I have like jigs and stuff in. Nothing hardcore or anything, and I ended up catching 18 crappie.
That ain't bad.
There was a few of them there, because I was only there for, I think I stayed about an hour and a half, I guess.
That really ain't bad.
Yeah, just to go off the bank. But as I said, I didn't like fish it hard the whole time or nothing. I just stopped for a little bit, did a little exploring on the bank too. And
Better than me for crappie fishing.
yeah, there were a couple of them that were about 10 inches, and then there were a few that were probably roughly 12, and the rest of them were about 14, 15 inches.
That ball's getting little.
Looks like a little head of hair.
Yeah. It went from this big ball to that little ball. So about a third.
Oh yeah, and looking at that, you can really see the size of the yarn too.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's good. Thick yarn. Oh, there's the piece coming out the end there.
Looks like big old spaghetti noodles.
Yep. That's nice yarn. It's nice and soft.
I like that soft stuff.
I imagine it'll be warm too. But when you're at the end, you do an extra loop off the end. Then you come back to that first one. If I can get it to go through there. Go through. Pull it through so you have 2 loops on there. And then scoop it and go through the 2, and you start just going back down where your stitches were. So that's how you go.
I like to
That's how you go back to the next row.
I started a quilt actually a while back. I just hadn't had time to work on it or anything, and so I like the quilts.
Or you sew those, or
just hand sew them.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you ever get a notion, I try to do this every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, there ain't no way. I right now it's like I live in a storage building. Everything's all packed, and my driveway in Arkansas washed out again, so I can't. So it's put me behind on moving again.
Yeah, but anytime you want to, or get a chance to, I try to do this every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Hey there, Krubby the Beagle. How you doing?
Hey, Krubby. Think he's from India?
I'm not sure. I don't know, Mr. Krubby the Beagle.
Yep.
Even though I used to raise beagles.
Yep. I had a beagle. He was about as crazy as they come. Hard-headed and stubborn. Now I have an Australian Shepherd.
Yep, had those too. One of my daddy's favorite dogs ever was an Australian Shepherd.
Yep. Red Dirt Productions, Miss Mandy, blessed us with our Australian Shepherd. So
I'm thinking about once I get over to my place in Arkansas. I'm really thinking about getting a coon dog.
Ooh, those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Plot hound, coon dog, bloodhound, whatever.
Well,
Anything
I've
like
had bloodhounds. I
that.
always told myself if I ever, because it passed away from old age, but and my basset hound passed away a few months ago.
Yeah,
I told myself I was ever going to get another one, I'd get another bloodhound because I just absolutely adore those things. You know,
yep,
I just love them. It's the first bloodhound I'd ever owned, but I've had all kinds of hounds, and I used to train. I
yep.
used to train police dogs even.
One of
And
our best dogs we had was a walker,
yeah, I like the walkers the best.
which I think I found. What say? Oh, there's a hunter here was getting ready to was going to get rid of him because he wouldn't run. So I kept him as a pet.
Hmm.
He
Yeah.
was good until he got heartworms and it made him go crazy. He started biting at everybody, snarling, growling, just got really mean.
I've never
Oh
heard of that.
Lord. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Miss Paula's here. Hey Miss Paula, how are you?
Hi there, Miss Paula. How you doing?
Miss Paula, I may be live tomorrow riding to work. I'm not sure yet. Is Hogleg going tonight?
I don't know. I don't go in there anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I never know when they're gonna go and when they're not gonna go. So
Usually the schedule was, um, it was takedown catfishing did Monday mornings and Tuesday mornings, and then Hogleg did
yeah.
Wednesday mornings and Thursday mornings.
Yeah. Now it's been hit or miss because of medical issues with both of them, I think.
Yeah, some stuff happened, and I said I just don't go in there anymore.
Yeah. I go every now and then just to say hello. Try to not let any of the drama or anything bother me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear you on that one.
Yeah. So far, I can't. If I've had any drama on my channel, it's been so minute that it's not even worth talking about. So I've
Yeah,
I've been very blessed with that. I haven't even really had. I've had some crazy comments here and there that I've had to delete on videos, but nothing major.
right.
I've had a few where I've had to go in and use a Google translator to figure out what the person was saying. 8 years and the other is 8 months. I think ours is about 8 months. He was born May 2nd.
They're beautiful dogs.
I have no idea where Beacon is right now. He's asleep. All right, I ain't gonna mess with him.
Yeah,
Where
my
you
daddy
going,
had
Coastal?
that one Australian Shepherd that my daddy had. His name was Mac. He ended up just dying of old age.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Never really saw my daddy ever cry really in my whole lifetime, but I'm telling you, on that dog,
Oh,
he did.
oh yeah.
He was an amazing dog.
Oh. We got a Springer Spaniel mix in the backyard that is 12 or 13 years old. He will not come in. It doesn't matter what the weather is. If I bring him in the house, he'll stand there at the door and whine to go back to the pen.
Hi there, Miss Kelly. How you doing, girl?
Hey, all that fluffing stuff. How are you doing?
I used to raise Brittany Spaniels. I used to hunt with them.
Yep, those are fun. Those are awesome dogs.
They're a little blast.
Yep.
They're
My
so big.
dad, my dad's Brittany Spaniel always had ear trouble where it had a lot of fluid or wax and stuff came out of the ears.
Mm-hmm.
And one day we went out there and the eardrum had busted, and the dog went crazy.
Oh no.
And we took it to the vet, and the vet said there was nothing they could do and had to put it down.
Oh, that's sad. Back, when I would quail hunt with them. That's why I said I would go bird hunting with those Brittany's, and then we end up raising quail anyway. So we had over 5,000 quail. I didn't need to quail hunt with them anymore.
Speaking of quail, I was outside of my yard today, and the yard next door to me is a little bit growed up, and it's it's an abandoned house next door to me. And Beacon went out there, got through the blueberry bushes, and he jumped up a covey of quail. Probably about 10 or 15 of them. I was like, dang, I wish I had seen them earlier.
Okay, Miss Fluff.
I ain't had quail in a long time. Been at the cop shop, got a stalker. He went in my house just for privacy reasons. It is. Okay. That's crazy.
Yep.
Miss Fluff.
And Miss Fluff, I definitely know what you're going through with that one. So you make sure that you take care and you protect yourself as well.
Oh yeah. She's not exactly somebody. After watching her videos, she's not somebody I would want to stalk. She could kill you and nobody would ever know. In her area, you could get rid of a body by throwing it to the crocodiles. I don't know.
Oh, I hate to hear that, Miss Fluff. Yeah, a lot
Crazy.
different too, especially when they know where you live.
Yep. Sorry about that, Fluff.
One of the reasons I don't ever give out information.
Yep. Me and Coastal do have stickers now. We're going to pass out at CatCon. Would love to be able to send you one, but I know you don't give out address very well.
Yeah, as I said, I don't. I'm a very private person. I mean, obviously, I'm Becca Mudtrent, but yeah, when I first Miss Fluff, when I first started my channel, very first time, I mean, very first one, very first little video I put out. Do you know that somebody threatened my life on it? Yeah, they finally convinced me, that particular person finally convinced me to actually put some content on my channel. And because I had been all around, I had been on a lot of people's panels and stuff, but I hadn't really done anything on mine. And so if they finally convinced me, hey, you just start your channel, even though my channel's been around, it just wasn't a content channel. It's been around for a while. So anyway, yeah, very first one I put on there, it freaked me out. And I was like, are you kidding me? This is what I have to look forward to? And they're like, no, just delete it and keep going and da 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 da, and so
are you going to do any Valentine's Day stories or Easter stories this year, like you did for Halloween and Christmas?
It just depends. I mean, didn't I do one for Easter this past year?
I don't remember.
I thought I did an Easter one.
You may have. I missed it. If you did, I'm sorry.
You know what?
I don't remember it.
Now I can't even remember now.
I don't
see
remember.
If I did an Easter one. Let's see videos.
You might have.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? I didn't do any stories. I just did. Well, it was 6 minutes long. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did that one. Okay. I did one that. Oh, that's the one I played the whole song at the end. Yeah, I did Matthew 28, 1 verses 10 in there.
Cool.
And then and then after I did do one. I did an Easter one. And then at the very end of the Easter one, I played the whole song, Christ the Lord is risen today. Because a lot,
Okay.
if anybody ever wanted to sing it, because that's my favorite song at Christmas. I mean at Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I did one, but to be honest with you, as I said, I'm going to be, all this here in the next couple months is all going to be up in the air anyway, because I'm trying to get over there and get all set up and that kind of stuff. And
Oh yeah. It'd be hard to mail you a sticker anyways because you don't know where you're gonna be at.
oh yeah, I was like, I usually don't let people send me anything because I said I've already got so much stuff now that I'm afraid everything will get lost.
Yeah.
Let's see. Miss Fluff said, did a live at the sunrise at the beach. Knew what beach I was at. In a sneaky way, they followed her home. Started, but oh yeah, I hate when that happens, girl. I'm telling you, I've been in your shoes. Yep. Miss Fluff wants to know what you're making.
I am making a blanket, Miss Fluff. Give me just a second to get a little bit farther away from this edge and I'll hold it up for you.
He's making it in majestic purple.
Yep.
See, I paid attention. Miss Paula says, over the years, we've had German Shepherd, a high-hand English Pointer, Brittany Spaniel, a Rescue Dalmatian, and a special breed for turkey hunting dogs.
Yep. I can't really see the camera when I hold it up anymore.
Oh, yeah, you're doing good right there.
This is just the first skein of yarn so far. I've got 5 more skeins if I need them.
Now, are you going to put any, like any batten or anything like that on the back of it, or just leave it open hold?
Probably just leave it like it is. I'm not going to put all the backing or stuff on it.
Oh, well, I didn't. Miss Fluff said, oh, beautiful. One of her and one of her work colleagues is having a
Bubba.
What's a bubba? And
I think a baby.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I think Bubba in Australian is baby to us, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, yeah, because she says for the new little bubba. Okay, I didn't know that. You just taught me something, Miss Fluff. I didn't know a bubba was a baby.
Oh.
Miss Paula loves purple.
Yep.
Miss Fluff says she likes crocheting ponchos. Can usually knock one over in an afternoon.
Give me about 30 seconds here.
I'm counting down.
Right.
I was telling Mr. Backlash, when I first came up here, I only came up here to tell him like a little cute story or funny story when I was little. When I was a little girl, my mama, she crocheted. So she was going to teach me how to do it. And I don't know what happened, but she never really, or we never got the chance or whatever to teach me how to go to the second layer. Like, she taught me the one string, but she never taught me how to go up, to start the second line of it. And so I ended up crocheting one single line that was about 450 feet long. Never went anywhere. And then we just unraveled the whole thing and rolled it back up into a ball.
I've got another skein here that is similar type of yarn, but it's called Black Shadow. So it's kind of like black and gray.
Oh yeah.
That'd be the one you would like a little better, since you don't like the purple.
Yeah, I was just say I lots of people love purple, but purple, as I said, purple is my least favorite color.
Yeah,
She's gonna make Miss Fluff's gonna make hers in white,
cool.
because yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Until the baby upchucks on it. But I'm assuming you can throw them. Can you throw those into the washing machine?
Please. Yeah, you should be able to.
I wasn't sure. I have a couple blankets that were crocheted for me when I was a little baby, but I've never, they're more like keepsakes now.
You could do like a delicate cycle.
This one actually, I think, if you look right there, this one I think shows hand wash.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I've never had to wash it because they were just keepsakes.
I would say you could do it on like a delicate cycle or something.
Hey there, Miss Coastal.
Hi.
I asked her to make me some tea. Or I'm going to lose my voice. Wait, she might not make it now.
Hey there, Mr. Bagel.
Dang. This one is nice.
Krabby the Bagel says, hi there, Miss Coastal.
Hey, Krabby.
Mr. I ain't going to say his name, but I do know his actual name.
Miss Fluff said she just hand washed them with Lux Flakes.
Lux Flakes, cool.
I'm just kind of curious, if you actually did use it on your baby and something happens, if you'd be able to clean it.
Yeah, you should be able to. Most of them are cleanable somehow. There's care tips.
And it's notorious if you have a little Bowie, you know what he's going to end up doing on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Coastal I made sweet tea earlier and Coastal just poured me a cup.
She's a sweet woman.
Most of the time.
Go beat him with a frying pan.
I got to tell the truth. I'm sorry.
Hey, none of us are
don't beat me with a frying pan. I told her, I got to tell the truth. I'm sorry.
None of us are perfect.
Well, I say most of the time, but I'd say 99.9 of the times that she isn't, it's because I did something.
Yeah, I was going to say, the truth comes out now.
It's probably because I did something stupid. The blonde hair came through,
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
I know this is Becca we're talking about. She knows nothing about blonde hair. Open mouth, insert foot.
Yeah, and if you insert mine, you better have a really big mouth.
My mouth is normally bigger than what I dishes out more than I can handle sometimes.
I might be able to only fit my big toe in there.
I think Coastal's chicken on.
Oh, Krabby, I'm Becca Mud Tramp.
Yep.
She sounds better.
She sounds better.
Yeah.
That's good. Not as nasally.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go. That's me right there. I just put a hi there to you.
That or you can type backlash and I'll drop your link for you.
Oh, I usually don't do that.
Huh. Is Kirby a mod here?
No, sir.
Do I have any mod?
The only mods you have in there right now are.
I don't have any mods in here right now.
Well, you had one. Who was it?
I think some Bailey's got
Bailey's was, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, Bailey's was.
Add him.
Let me look. Krabby the Beagle. Let me check you out. Oh, what a
Hey,
cutie.
Simo. Hey, Simo.
Look at that cutie
Southeast,
little beagle.
Southeast Missouri Outdoors.
Okay, I just picked you up, Krabby.
Multi-talented. Yes, I am. What?
Hi there, Simo.
You pulled John.
How you doing?
No,
Or the beacon.
no.
Let's see. So yeah, I just got. Oh, you know what? Let me leave a comment real quick.
Simo Outdoorsman, how are you doing, sir? Been a while. That's another Matthew. I remember his name easy. Matt.
There we go, Krabby. I just picked you up and I just left a comment for you on your latest video.
Last I looked, I was at 1378 or 68 or 1378. I'm almost at 1380.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm trying to hit 1400 by the end of February. But I'm
Let's see.
picking up 2 or 3 a week steadily.
Miss Fluff said she hand washes them with a little scoop of Lux Flakes. Swish with the hands, rinse and let it soak for about 20 minutes. Wring out the excess water and then roll it up in a towel.
She said her oldest is 29 years old and his baby blanket is still in perfect condition.
Ooh, you got a
Yes,
boom
Rosie.
boom. You got a boom boom from Miss Fluff.
Hey, thank you, Miss Fluffy. I really do appreciate that. What she sent me?
You're welcome, Krabby.
Going up. Cool. Yeah, I had to go over to YouTube to see the sticker.
I know. I always go over there to look at the little stickers. I think they're
Miss
They're
Paula,
cute.
I am right-handed, but I know they say that if you're right-handed, you're supposed to hold the yarn in your right hand, but it's more comfortable for me to hold the needle in my right hand.
She said for one, I don't know how you pronounce that. Is that skein or skein
One,
of yarn?
one skein.
One skein?
Yep. I think she is referring to the fact that there's a price tag here.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I see.
Hey, you can't beat that.
Yep.
I'm going to have to check out SEMO as well.
I don't know what the conversion is for Australian to US,
Outdoorsman, let's see.
but I'll check that later on.
SEMO, can you drop your link?
His should be dropped by Nightbot sometime here shortly.
I didn't. Let's see.
Simo type backlash.
So I see Krabby's was dropped.
Well, I've got him programmed in like I do Coastal here.
Yeah, so I said I hadn't seen it.
But I
It's
haven't
just
seen-
easier. I can go look them up. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. I found him on Instagram somehow or another. He was suggested to me on Instagram. We connected there and then connected on YouTube. He had 50 people when I connected to him.
It says outdoorsman, so I'm interested to see because I'm all about.
Yeah, he does hunting and fishing in southeast Missouri.
Yeah, that's what I said. Hunting, fishing, and mutton. That's my stuff.
Yep.
Let's go see.
I only get 71 cents for every American dollar. Okay.
Let's see. There it is. SEMO Advanced Ham. That's right there. Oh, I immediately see some. Texas.
I think he does some traveling too for hunts.
Yeah. Same old my daddy. My daddy used to be a taxidermist.
Simo, I'm actually crocheting and it's going to be a blanket, sir. It's supposed to be a blanket for me, but my 5-year-old has claimed it. So I had to go get more yarn, and after this one's done, I'll do me one.
I'll go ahead and pick you up, Simo. We'll have to.
Yeah, it would be fluff. I know, like a Philippine peso, $1 is 53.25 Philippine pesos, which is crazy. Because I did look that up for the exchange rate.
There you go. I just left you a comment, Simo, on your last video.
Yeah. Fluff said it looks. We have got a tropical cyclone that is forming out of the coast of Queensland up here in the Whitsundays, where I am scared.
Hey there, Mr. Dave. How you doing?
Hey, Rustic.
Simo, he said you just type in the word backlash. That's all you got to do is just type in the word backlash and it'll drop it.
Yep. Type backlash. Rustic, panel's open, sir. Since there's not many hobbyists in here tonight, the panel's open and we'll just have a fishing talking hobby night. I mean,
thank you, Mr. Rustic. I just been well, I had another death in my family, and then I just had a lot of stuff going on. So
we know Becca's most favorite hobby ever is talking.
Are you sure? How can you tell? You got to do what you're good at.
I'm trying to go for the safe side of things here. Keep it family friendly.
That's what I said. You gotta do what you're good at.
Yep. Coastal said, well, you're with another talker, so.
Thank you, Miss Fluff.
See if Rustic comes up here.
Yeah, as I said, I was only going to be up here a few minutes.
Yep, and you've been up here, this is over an hour now for me. Let me see here. Here's the blanket again. It's getting bigger and bigger. But that's what it's supposed to do, is get bigger. Okay, yeah, I can see it through the blanket.
That's why I was asking if you're going to go put like some baiting behind it or whatever, or just
Well,
leave it like that.
I'm scared with it being the velvet yarn. Now, if I put backing behind it, it'd be so hot that you wouldn't be able to stand it.
Oh, that's true. Like if you just wanted a little bit.
Yeah. I made it more for like when you're laying around on the couch, you like to wrap your legs up or something. Or just something soft to have on your bed where you can just flip it over you. Kind of like a throw blanket is what I'm going for.
Yeah,
not
I was
like
thinking
an actual bedspread type, because Panda's bed is a full size bed. Ours is a queen size, and I am not doing something 10 foot wide.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking along those lines. I was thinking, just as something to kind of just take a chill off.
Yeah, this one's 4 foot wide. So basically, say if we're going on a trip, I'm hot natured, so I crank the AC up as on max AC full blast, freeze Coastal to death. So she can take this with her and throw it over her, lean the seat back, and she'll be snoring wherever we go.
Right.
or
And I'm glad you feel
hand
safe.
up or whatever.
Miss Fluff said she just wants everybody to know that she feels safe here chatting with her YouTube family.
Yep.
Miss Paula says, I'm drinking the fifth on talking. On the talking. LOL.
I'm drinking the fifth, not pleading the fifth.
Yeah, a little snuggie blanket. Yeah, one of those little snuggie blankets.
It feels like it's going to be warm. It's nice thick yarn. So, and like I said, I got 6 more skeins of the Black Shadow where once I'm done with this one, I actually thought about doing the second one, keep this one for myself and do a second one and maybe do a giveaway with it.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
Pick a hobby hangout one night and do like tell people to leave a comment either in the chat that night or afterwards do a hashtag Black Shadow or something like that, or BS blanket.
I don't know if you'd want to call it a BS blanket.
I don't know. I mean, or I could do BL blanket, backlash blanket.
I don't know if you'd want to do BO either.
BL.
BS or body odor. Let's pick one.
BL. L as in Larry.
Oh, BL. I thought you said BO.
BO works too.
I was like, wait a minute.
Hey, by the time you sleep on it 3 or 4 times, it might have some BO.
I was going to say, it's a good thing we just all learned how to clean them.
Fluff, that's exactly what made me start crocheting is mending shrimp trawls and gill nets. Doing the needlework like this is about the same type of work.
It's got to be a little bit relaxing too, you know, like a little bit of a
when things go according to plan, yes. When they don't go according to plan, no.
Oh, well, I don't want no more stress.
But that's the same way with fishing. When things go according to plan, it's relaxing. When they don't go according to plan, it gets frustrating. That's why you take all things in moderation in life. Hey, Tasha, how are you doing? Starting her live in 5 minutes.
Hey there, Miss Tasha.
I need to get over to her live sometime again. I've been going to bed 9 o'clock a lot of the nights here lately, so by the time she goes live, I'm already in bed.
Yeah, you know what? I ain't even fed my doggies yet. No wonder they're sitting there staring at me.
And if I lay down and take my glasses off, there ain't much I'm gonna get to do with the computer because I can't see it.
Yeah,
hey,
that's kind of something good you need to have.
AZ Highland Homestead, hello.
Hey there, AZ. How you doing?
Oh. AZ, if you'll email me at /Fishman going across the bottom down here with your name, channel, and address, or send me a Facebook Messenger with your email and stuff, I'll send you a channel sticker, sir. I'm gonna try. I was thinking about challenging him next month for it.
Miss Paula said she made a bedspread crocheted for a California king bed in the plunging V-shaped ripple. It was white to deep purple.
Mm.
Because she said she loves purple.
That's a lot of yarn. The other person on panel is Miss Becca Mudtramp. I have it set up where if you turn your camera off, you disappear.
Yeah, and that's why I said usually when I get up here, I tell them to make me smile anyway, because they'd rather watch you do that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably.
No.
I mean, I'm actually disappearing myself, so all you see is my hands working. Tasha, Crystal's in here now. Oh, I just saw your comment. I've been paying attention to what I'm doing.
Well, now where's the fun in that? Paying attention to what you're doing.
So I'm trying not to backlash my own project here.
I was going to say, then why be called backlash?
Oh, there's a few mistakes in here. I can probably point out 3 or 4. Quick.
I wouldn't be able to see even one. I think the whole thing looks perfect.
Oh, it's not perfect. That's by all means.
Just go ahead and run with it.
Yep. If you ever crochet or knit something perfect, something's wrong.
If I do anything perfect, something's wrong.
That's me. That's why my channel name is Backlash Fisherman. Did I see Nora sneak in here? I did.
Hey there, Stock Explorer. How you doing?
Yep.
Okay, AZ, he says he's got to go for now. Just wanted to say hello to all the friends for a quick second, and God bless everybody.
All right, Nick. Take care, buddy. Have a good one. Rustic, I'm surprised you're not up here, buddy. Miss Nora says she's good.
There's Annie Finn. How you doing, Annie Finn?
Oh, Lord, not any Finn. Time to shut it down now. And there goes the neighborhood. How you doing, anything is possible? Yeah, anything is possible. I'm knitting and crocheting, or crocheting tonight. I thought somebody would come up here and knit, but nobody came up with me tonight.
Well, seeing how I told you I never passed the first line. I didn't go. I can't do it.
Knitting is, I like to knit too, but crochet is so much faster.
Miss Fluff wants to know what your favorite crochet stitch is.
Considering I only know how to do a single crochet,
that would be your favorite.
That would have to be my favorite.
Your favorite's the one you know how to do.
Yep.
And
knitting, I do know how to purl a little bit, but yeah.
Simo wants to know how your weather's doing, and have you been doing any fishing?
I've done a little bit of fishing, nowhere near as much as I want to. And weather, Greenville, NC.
That's right, Annie Finn. You are exactly right on that. Real men ain't afraid to knit. That's right.
Oh, you should have been up here a couple of weeks ago when I was knitting a pink boot. Said pink booties and a hat for a baby.
Aw, you didn't have to knit that for me.
No, I actually gave them to a lady that I work with.
Yeah, that was very sweet of you.
Yep. She was pregnant and getting ready. She was 8 months along when I gave it to her.
Oh, I bet she loved it.
Yep, she about cried because she was in that emotional stage.
Are you saying women get emotional when they're pregnant?
Not a bit.
So what's our story when we're not pregnant?
Let's see. That may have started with Adam and Eve. Something about forbidden fruit and
That stupid apple.
let's get. Do I really need a? Let's see. I do have a Bible like right here beside me. Do I really need to break it out? Go from hobby hangout to church time with backlash.
Yeah, but Adam talked her into it. Uh, Miss Tasha said she knits big blankets. She still has one to finish that's been like 5 years ago when it was started.
Yeah.
Takes 5 big skates of yarn.
Yeah.
I used to go skating when I was younger.
Skiing.
No, she said skates.
Uh-oh. I might have to end this.
Uh-oh, did she just wake up?
No, fire alarm's going off. What do we got here?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Where's my pulse point? Well, there we go. What do we have here? That's a medical emergency, it looks like. Yep, I need to go do some CPR on somebody. So
Okay.
I'm
Well-
on to end this, and I will talk to y'all later.
And God bless that person too. And y'all
Yeah.
have a great night.
All right, y'all take care. Bye. End it.